Well, hello, world. This is Mama Ro. Got this wrong. Oh, there we go. Hey, everybody. This is Mama Ro coming to you saying, hope you're having a good day, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. This is Mama Ro coming to you from Chicago. And I'm coming today because you know what? This Jussie Smollett situation is a mess. And I wanted to wait until everything was, kind of coming out to see if who did what and what. Well, anyway, he was charged. Jussie Smollett was charged. Um, he was charged with felony disorderly conduct for allegedly filing false police report. He falsely claimed that he was a victim of a hate crime. And you might be asking, who is Jussie Smollett? Jussie Smollett is an African American actor who is one of the main characters on Empire. Empire is one of Fox TV hit show. We can call it a hit urban show because the show basically is about music, mogul family, and Jussie Smollett is one of the main characters whose name is Jamal Lyons. He's one of the sons of the mother and the father that owns this Empire Company Music, and he's a excellent singer, beautiful talent, songwriter, and liar, as we see so far. And I'm going to say allegedly because some more is going to have to come out. But yes, he was charged. Jussie was charged by the city of Chicago. He was charged, and there was a situation that the attorney, I'm sorry, not the attorney, but our superintendent police, Mr. Eddie Johnson, he did an interview, and he said that according to the evidence that the police found that Jussie was the creator, and that he just made all of this mess up. He just made it all up. Now, I'm gonna try to give you each account. So I'm gonna look down and then I'm gonna look up because I need to read my notes. Okay. And so now, according to what has been discovered and uncovered, Jussie hired two brothers of Nigerians descent, or they are from Nigeria, and they work as extras on the Empire show. So they all work together. Okay, so now the brothers claim, because they were interviewed first by the police, they claim that Jussie had paid them to do this act, pretend this hate crime, put the noose around his neck, pour the bleach on him, beat him up, and then he said, he even had them to say, what is that slogan, "Make America Great Again," but they had the initials of it, "Make America Great Again." This is just a mess. It's a mess. And so Jussie called the police. When after this incident happened, he went to the hospital and stayed in the hospital for a day. So in the meantime, the brothers are trying to get back, I guess, to their homeland in Nigeria. And the police caught up with them. Okay. Now I'm trying to still figure out, how did the police suspect the Nigerian brothers? Because there was a picture of a surveillance camera not too far away. I said that word wrong. I mean surveillance. Ooh. And it showed two guys walking, but they had like coats on, and oh my goodness, it was so cold that morning, because this happened right around 2 o'clock in the morning, because we have had really bad hard cold spells here in Chicago. But anyway, the night or the wee hours of the morning that this incident happened, These brothers, they had a picture of these two brothers walking, but I couldn't tell who was who because they were covered up. They had on coats, but anyway, some kind of way, the police found out that these two Nigerian brothers were involved. Okay, and they interviewed them and they told it all. They spilled all the Jesse's beans. They told it all. They told how he made it up, how he paid them, and they even had track records. They have tracked back the payment. They have the phone, because they can pull up anything nowadays. They can track your phone. They can track your funds. They can track your apps on your phone. I mean, just everything is trackable now. And true enough, they found the proof of the payment of about $3,500. They found them on the camera again in this store buying the hood, buying the red hat, buying I mean, just proof all over the place, guys. Proof all over the place. I'm like, wow. But you know what really makes me kind of angry with this whole thing is that, because I'm pretty sure you guys probably know all the story by now. But anyway, what really makes me upset is that he did this in the city of Chicago. And as a Chicagoan, I feel like, you could have maybe done this wherever you live at. I wonder where Jesse lived. Wherever he lived at, if he lived in California, so he could have did this in California, because the reason why I say that is that Chicago, we already, as everybody know, we already have a worse or bad enough reputation. We really do. Now, with him doing this, the police is upset. Chicago police is upset because they feel like this was time spent, money spent that could have gone on another, because we got so much crime here. So trust me, it could have been spent on another crime that they need to solve. For example, they need to solve the crimes of these girls. We got I think maybe 12 or 15, maybe more than that, because I actually have lost count. Girls missing that they have never found. So we really have enough on our plate here in Chicago. If it's not the kidnappings, it's the carjackings. If it's not the carjackings, it's the shootings. If it's not the shootings, it's them beating people up on the trains. So we have enough. And so the Chicago police is upset. They said, man, ooh wee. So they have charged him. Of course, he did. He made bond and he's out right now. So he'll be coming back. But they were saying that the possibility of the punishment of the crime could be about maybe 1 to 3 years. I don't think. Now, like I said, now that this is unwinding. It's unwinding. So we have to see, what the end is going to be, so to speak. But I got a feeling he might just do some time this time. And the reason why I say this time, because this is not the first time Jesse done lied, okay, to the police. So he had back in 2007, he was stopped by the police for drunk driving. And he did lie and say that he was his brother. He gave his brother's name, Jake. And so they just slapped him on the wrist with that. So don't do that. He was on probation or whatever, had to go through some kind of community services in California somewhere. So, but I don't think that's going to happen this time for him, because it's really serious. You think about all the people that have really suffered at the hand of someone that really did do a hate crime. You think about all with that noose on your neck, with the noose on his neck. I thought about all of the people that have actually been lynched. So and the rumor is that, I'm chewing gum, excuse me, but the rumor is that he did all of this because of something about he wanted more pay. And like the mayor of Chicago, Mayor Emanuel, he spoke out about it. He was like, if he wanted pay, because that's what I heard him, he mentioned it. He said he wanted more pay. And so if he wanted more pay, he should have gotten maybe a better agent. You don't commit or make up a crime like this. And you got all this attention. And like I said, we have so much going on in this city. The funds could be used somewhere else. to solve all these other crimes that we have here in the city of Chicago. So it's just one thing after another with this guy. So we will see what happened with Jussie Smollett. We will see. He just and I'm like, wow, he made up this crime in Chicago, but it sure didn't fit Chicago style. Trust me. We don't do much. Well, I'm not gonna say we, but the crime that we normally see in the city of Chicago, as I said, is either the shootings or the carjacking or the robbing, things like that. Now if he would have done a Chicago style, more than likely he should have did it like a robbery or something like that. We don't normally tie nooses around people's neck, not that I know of. And I've been here all my life. And I'm over 50 years old. So, I'm not saying it can't happen, that it's impossible, but that's not normally the Chicago style. I'm like, so this guy just messed up all the way around. And if this is really about money or about his career, he's a young guy. I mean, it's not like Empire would be the last show he would do because it was rumored, and I'm just going to say allegedly because it was rumored that he was supposed to be, um, well, it's kind of written off of the show eventually. And I'm like, okay. So if that is true, Jesse, you could go and get another job acting. You're a talented singer, just not thinking, just not thinking, so it's just really crazy. So now the Nigerian brothers, they are off the hook. They have an attorney, and she is doing all the talking for them. They're not doing any more talking. And come to find out, the Nigerian brothers live on the south side of Chicago. So they still live here in the city, but they're not saying anything else now because it's totally out of their hands, and they're letting their attorney do all the talking. And that's a good thing. And so we will see what would happen with Jussie Smollett, just not thinking. And I'm pretty sure his parents, I think they're still alive. I want to say they are because he's not that old. Pretty sure they might be disappointed because he comes from a large family. As a matter of fact, he has a sister that's the actress. And I know of his sister. I want to say her name is Journey or something like that. All of their names start with J in the family. But anyway, I know of her. I remember when she was on the Cosby Show, and she played it also when she was the main character in Temptation, one of Tyler Perry's movie. Then she did The Great Debates with Denzel Washington. And she has I know of his sister, but I didn't know very much of Jesse until Empire for me. So this was really a big break for him. So I just think that he just maybe fear overtook him. I don't know. I don't know. But I just wish he would not have done what he did, and I most certainly wish he would not have done it here in Chicago. We have enough bad reputation as it is, as you all know. So we will see what happened. And now with that, R. Kelly, I'm gonna move gears here, switch gears here. R. Kelly has been charged, of course, with sexual misconduct of minors, and he post bail already. He turned himself into the courts or to the police yesterday, Friday, which was February the 22nd. And of course, he made bail, and he's out right now. So we'll see what's going to happen with R. Kelly. Him and these young girls, he just insists on going with the young girls. But we'll see what happened. This guy, you know, and come to find out the way this new case has come about, the attorney for Stormy Daniels is the lady that was the porn star that was dealing with President Trump, and he paid her off. Come to find out, Stormy Daniels' attorney turned over this sex tape because he is representing some of the ladies. I think they said a couple of the ladies that are coming forth. So, here we go. Here we go. See, that's what I mean, Jesse. Back to you. We don't need no more bad reputation. R. Kelly is from Chicago. This is what I'm saying. We just don't need the extra. We really don't. So listen, guys. Thank you for looking. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you think. Um, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this situation with Jussie Smollett. We'll see what happened. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And again, this is Mama Bro coming to you from Chicago. You have a good evening, good night, good morning, whenever, good afternoon, whenever you are watching this video. You take care of yourselves.